What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. It's on the left side here. We have White Forest going up against Memento on the right side here. White Forest is a deck. This is going to be with the Runick cards as well. The same profile that you guys saw yesterday. So if you guys want to be checking that out, make sure to watch that video. It is on the channel. Before I dive in over to like, comment, share, channel a lot, we are going to be seeing the White Forest deck, I believe, go first here. Having the Runick cards definitely helps out. We are seeing a copy of Evenly Matched. They are playing a bunch of those going second cards because of the fact they can discard them off the copies of the Whitewoods. We see the copy of, I believe that is the Izette sending to then be able to summon or search out for the copy of All-Star here. And we do Droll on Resolution, which I believe is quite good, especially when you're playing those Runick cards. I know with the other Centurion engine, it definitely doesn't hurt as much. But the Runick cards definitely hurt, making them not be able to search for the copy of Fountain if they don't already have it in the hand. Definitely is kind of rough. We do see a normal summon of a level 4. That's going to let us go up into a copy of the SP. Not the greatest board here, setting one additional card and passing. So we see the White Forest cards not going to be do that much under the Droll Knockbird with those copies of Runicks in their hand here. We're going to then normal summon the copy of the Angel Witch, summon out the copy of the summon out the Tachinoko here, activating the effect, and they do chain Espidal Knight on the Tachinoko as well as the copy of itself. We're going to chain the Bone Party here to summon out a copy of, we are thinking, making sure that it doesn't banish. It doesn't banish itself. We're going to summon out a copy of the Horn Dragon. Has to target face-up cards here. So we're going to summon out the Horn Dragon, and then we destroy to dump. We can now dump more names. We're going to dump Sleepy, as well as the copy of Gothic, and then we can also dump a copy of the Goblin, and potentially a Mace as well here. Then we're going to see the Gothic effects could activate. Horn Dragon should not activate here, because it only targets face-up cards, I believe. I could be wrong, but we're going to be destroying all of them there. That's definitely a misplay because you have to target face-up. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm just pulling it out right here. Yeah, 3 face-up cards on the field. That would be pretty busted if not. And they do scoop it up there. Definitely a misplay. We didn't really need to do that. I know that Flashing Fire just negates a special summon monster, so like we'd summon out the copy of the Gothic. If they negate that, we don't add back the copy of Sleepy, but we'd be able to summon out the copy of Mace. So no matter what, we're kind of just getting there. Anyways, we'd be able to OTK through a negate. The banishing would not be that relevant. So like, yeah, we did misplay there by activating the effect that we could not activate, but we would have gotten there regardless, I believe. Gothic summon out, add back Sleepy if it doesn't get negated. Even if it does, we have, of course, the effect of Angel Witch destroying and then being able to summon out, and then we have to activate the effect of Sleepy to then be able to fuse. Obviously, if we did not get that negated, they probably would have negated the effect of the fusion, because that adds 2 cards, which is pretty nice. We are going to be diving into game 2 here with the Runick deck. Whitewoods going first. Once again, we're going to be seeing them normal summon out the other one here, the All-Star, sending a copy of the Judgment to then be able to summon out the copy of a level 4. I don't know their names just yet. I know that they can summon themselves back out from the graveyard, I believe. And we do synchro up into the copy of the Ultra. The Ultra is going to be discarding a copy of a Runick card, which is going to just be essentially allowing us to search for the trap. If the trap is discarded, it sets itself as well. But putting those Runick cards in the graveyard definitely helps us out, because if we can't activate them, we'll just be able to get a Hugin and be able to search for it. So they're going to be. Well, we're going to ask about the synchro there, but we do see the little Diabells being able to summon ourselves out because we sent a spell to the graveyard, which can then let us bring out herself. Then we can go up into another copy. This is going to be the level 10, I believe, or level 8, I should say, of the Synchro, the Secret Rare, which lets us set back a trap here. So adding back the Judgment, and then we have the copy of the other one there, the level 2, the Diabells, which is going to be sending the copy of the trap to search for the level 4. Then when the trap's going to be able to reset itself. Kind of nice that it can do that kind of stuff. And then we're going to be able to summon out the copy of the level 4. And this is where we go up into a 12, going into a Legacia to draw 1 card. We have a Judgment and a Legacia here so far as well, which is pretty nice as well in the Whitewoods. We can then put back the Synchro to summon up the level 4, and then we can Synchro up once again. Or we're thinking, do we have another Runick card maybe to go for a copy of a Hugin to go up into a level 2 higher? But no, they're going to go up into the copy of Triads to draw another card. They're going to activate the Runick to send, and they send a Destruction. It's going to be the effect of Hugin. Hugin's going to activate sending the Destruction, search for a copy of Fountain. So we have to have one more Runick card in the hand here to kind of continue. But we can return to summon out. And this is going to allow us to go for another 6. And then we're going to go into a 12 once again here. And hit that Crimson Dragon to draw an additional card. Then we're going to go Crimson Dragon, effect target the Legacia to summon out a copy of the Cosmic Blazar Dragon, which is a really cool card. Being able to negate some stuff and also return. No matter what you do, it returns itself anyways. Not negated when it does return. So pretty nice. We do see a copy of Smiting Storm, being able to summon out a copy of the Hugin here. Just going to be able to activate the effect essentially to summon out so we can get a draw 3 off of Fountain, which is quite nice. And we do draw into another copy of Judgment here. We are not beating this board. I suppose that could have been the Judgment in the hand prior because... Oh no, there is 2 Judgments. Okay. We're going to be setting 2 passing. And yeah, we're not beating this. Even through Lightning Storm, they'll have a protection with that copy of the Hugin. We do have a Cosmic, which gets rid of one of those copies of the Judgment there, but can we break the board further? We do have a copy of Hachinoko, which can summon itself out. It does activate, therefore we can't Judgment it, but we do have a copy of Tip the Search. That's going to be able to destroy or negate the Tat here. We do banish 1 copy of Imperm, which is quite nice. Having the Blazar and another Judgment as backup is going to be pretty insane. We do have the copy of Memento Tolian City, which is going to be activated. Then we're going to hit with a copy of Flashing Fire. We're banishing a copy of a Fusion, double Fusion here, and a Blade. Now, there was a Euro list that was playing 2 copies of the Fusion. I definitely think that is incorrect. They were playing the Fiendsmith stuff alongside only 1 copy of the Witch, which, I mean, I personally think is wrong. I understand that, you want to play less names because of the fact that, the Fiendsmith stuff is still kind of full combo. But the problem with that is at the same time, you can't necessarily say it's going to be full combo when you're playing 3 Dark Blades and a copy of Rhoda. So to me, there's no really point of doing that because Rhoda just lets you play in the draw a little bit more. If you summon out the copy of your first search can just be the copy of the Witch. And then you're going to get that search effect. Now, if you just go Rhoda for a copy of the Dark Blade, and then Dark Blade, you get drolled on it, then Dark Blade summon with a copy of the Witch, you're not really going to do that much. And you have to remember, if you do start with the Fiendsmith left, then you can't do the Tachinoko, the Zebra line, because you have to control only Memento monsters that are face up on the field. So that's extremely important to mention. That I just think that list is a little bit incorrect. So we are playing 3 copies of the Witch. I could debate, going down to 2 if I wanted to fit more non-engine stuff in the deck. I was at 43, which I'll be showing you guys my list for the regionals. I definitely am going to be changing it up as well. I just picked up some of the Fiendsmith stuff. I also wanted to play copies of Mulcharmy, but have not shown up in the mail yet. But this is going to be the pure version of the deck as we saw prior. It's not the Monday list. We're going to be setting 2 cards here and passing. Not looking great. I think it was a Judgment as well. They're going to start off with a copy of Fountain. And That's going to be a pretty good start, to be honest. We're going to be seeing a copy of the Izet, sending another Fountain here. And we're going to be judgment this, but we cannot judgment. I was mistaken. For some random reason, I thought we could judgment this. But yeah, definitely a huge misplay on our part. Letting our opponent know we have judgment is very, very huge. Essentially, if they have a copy of Destruction, it lets them search for it, or like gets them play through it by just doing that, by stopping the judgment. But at the same time, there may be an argument where you want to Destruction first at random one of the blind sets because judgment is so relevant in the format. We're going to see Destruction on that copy of the judgment there, and we banish the top. We should banish top 4 here, but we're going to be seeing the Alzette being normal. We're going to activate the effect. We're going to hit with Ghost Ogre here. We're going to send it at level 4. And at this point, I don't know what the Whitewood stuff do that well. So I'm not too familiar with the deck. We do see the level 4, and they go... Oh, they say, where's your banish? I thought we negated it with the judgment. Okay. So we do banish the top 4 there. They're going to be discarding to add back. Or to search here, my bad. It's going to set itself with the copy. So we're going to search out for a copy of Iris Sword Soul. And then we're going to be seeing the little Diabell as well as the spell reset itself. We're going to go up into a copy of the Synchro. Then we're going to activate the effect to add back. We do Cosmic on the copy of the Runick Fountain here. I don't exactly know why we did this. Looking back, that definitely was a misplay. For some reason, I thought I was like, okay, well, yeah, they'll just be able to summon a copy of the Hugin, which will protect. But they already have a Fountain in the graveyard, so we completely forgot about that altogether here. So they're going to go with the level 4 to put back to search, and they're going to go, or summon out, I should say. They're going to go up into a copy of Legacia. Legacia's going to draw an additional card here. And yeah, they don't have a battle phase, so you will be able to play a little bit. And they have to go for a copy of Gary, which means that they have to have double copies of usable Runick cards. We're going to see them go Freezing Curse, summon a copy of the Gary to add back the copy of Fountain. They're going to activate the Fountain here, and they have that second copy of a Runick spell to stop. They have the Slumber, and they do with the copy of Anti-Spell, which is now no longer in our deck list. I have cut this card. I do not think that card is going to be really good. Anti-Spell, unfortunately, kind of hits us a lot. I found myself bricking on the card and then not having all my gas, and I found myself needing these spells a lot, especially the Fusion. Help with the deck significantly. We try to pass by sending a copy of the Memento Fusion here, and they just Destruction that and banish top cards, and they just get to go a little bit longer here. And the game is essentially over. We are losing. We're asking what the cards do here, so we're going to be able to add back. And we just scoop it up, realizing that we had enough. We did draw a copy of the Field Spell as well as Bone Party, but no monsters going to be able to be used. Having a deck full of Memento monsters, I think we're at probably 17 Memento monsters total, and not seeing any of them is quite rough. But regardless, hope you're watching the video. We get to see Whitewoods kind of cook it up with the Runick cards there. Be able to make a pretty decent board, being able to add back the cards, having a lots of searches with the Runick cards, as well as the Whitewoods thinning their deck. But if you guys want to see either of these decks, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.